As the wildfires rage through the hills and valleys of California once again, it's impossible to ignore the haunting reality. These blazes are getting bigger, hotter, and more destructive with each passing year. But California is not alone in its battle against nature's fury. From the frozen wilderness of Siberia to the sun-scorched landscapes of Australia, some of the largest and deadliest wildfires in history have left scars that will last for generations. In this report, we'll journey through the 5 most catastrophic wildfires the world has ever seen.
As wildfires continue to rage across the globe, the heartbreaking scenes in Los Angeles have reminded us of the catastrophic power these natural disasters hold. In the face of growing climate change, the scale of these blazes is becoming increasingly devastating. Let's take a moment to reflect on 5 of the biggest wildfires recorded in history, whose scale and destruction serve as painful reminders of our collective vulnerability to the forces of nature. In 2003, eastern Siberia was engulfed by what remains the largest wildfire in recorded history, stretching across an unimaginable 55 million acres of land. This fire was fueled by extreme temperatures and dry conditions, both exacerbated by the ongoing climate crisis. The fires not only decimated forests, but released a staggering amount of carbon into the atmosphere. The smoke from these fires traveled far beyond Siberia, reaching parts of Europe. The 2019-2020 Australian bushfires, known as the Black Summer, will forever be etched in the collective memory of the world. Over 42 million acres of land were consumed by flames. But it wasn't just the devastation of the land that left a scar, it was the loss of life, both human and animal. In total, 33 lives were lost and nearly 3,000 homes were destroyed. The true toll, however, was seen in the estimated 3 billion animals that perished and the irreversible damage done to the environment. The Great Fire of 1910, which ravaged the forests of northern Idaho and western Montana, holds the grim distinction of being one of the deadliest wildfires in US history. The fire claimed the lives of at least 87 firefighters, many of whom were part of a heroic effort to control the inferno. The flames tore through 3 million acres of land, devastating entire communities and causing widespread destruction. In the aftermath, the disaster led to sweeping changes in the US government's approach to forest management and fire suppression. Stretching across 4.2 million acres of British Columbia and Alberta, the Chinchaga Fire of 1950 was one of North America's largest wildfires. Its smoke, known as the Great Smoke Fall, darkened skies across eastern North America and even reached parts of Europe. The fire, which was ignited by dry lightning in a particularly hot summer, left many parts of Canada in ashes. It highlighted the severe challenges of managing wildfires in remote, hard-to-reach regions. The Black Dragon Fire of 1987, which spans 2.5 million acres across China and Russia, was a tragic event that claimed 191 lives and displaced thousands. The fire, thought to have been caused by human activity, highlighted the dire need for international cooperation in managing wildfires. The Black Dragon Fire underscored how wildfires are a global issue, transcending national borders. These 5 wildfires, each unique in their scale and impact, serve as stark reminders of the devastating consequences of climate change and the increasing frequency of such catastrophic events. Whether through massive destruction of forests, loss of life, or the long-term environmental damage, these fires have left a scar that will take years, if not generations, to heal. They also serve as urgent calls to action, reminding us of the need for better fire prevention, international cooperation, and above all, a collective commitment to combat the climate crisis before it gets too late. As wildfires rage through the hills and valleys of California once again, it is impossible to ignore the haunting reality. These blazes are getting bigger and hotter and more destructive with each passing year.
From breaking news to the day's biggest controversies, shedding light on the world's top headlines. Detailed analysis on the stories that matter the most to you. Catch it all on Spotlight at 6 p.m. India time and 12:30 GMT, only on First Post.